When you said you're looking at HR from the outside or from a different perspective, what were some of those misconceptions or some of those perspectives that you were quite surprised at, or when you looked at it from that new role, what was the view on HR?
For example, sometimes it's not even the what, but the how. So, we go to visit clients, internal clients, I mean, sometimes, like, we go to a plant, a manufacturing plant, or to a region or to a country group. And sometimes we come with our succession plan. We're very eager to talk about succession, and we display in a screen our little whatever Excel or 9-box matrix, or whatever tool we use, depending how advanced the company is. And that's the beginning of the end. I now understand. But when we start talking about the performance of the plant, and how are these people doing, the production manager, how is he doing, or how is she doing, for example, and then you get into a conversation about the business and how are things going. Eventually, you jump into succession, but you enter the conversation through a business angle, not with the classic 9-box matrix that we manage in HR. Eventually, you get to the same conversation, but the perception from the other end is much more positive, because you are actually talking business and you are discussing about the performance. You are not seen as working in isolation from the business. You are part of the business.
Mm-hmm.
If you see what I mean. And I am fully against this classic name that we give ourselves when we say that I am the HR business partner. What on earth that mean?
Why do you need to define it separately from everyone else? Is that what you mean?
It's almost like you
You're
say
separating yourself, basically.
you are not in the business, but you are partner in the business. But you're
Yeah,
not
exactly. Yeah.
You need to make an effort to partner, and we are the business.
Why do you need to be a business partner?
Exactly. And
Yeah, I like that.
the way I see myself already for some years is like this, as follows. I think of myself as a business leader who happens to represent HR, and that's how I introduce myself, and that's how I try to behave in meetings, for example, in our weekly or monthly meetings, asking questions about customers and getting my hands dirty on topics that traditionally, at least myself in the past, I would not get into. Because I am eager to learn, and I want to ask, and I want to challenge some assumptions. And I expect the same from the finance guy, talking about people and talking about commercial. And I expect the same about the lawyer, talking about, whatever topic. We should all be representing the business and pushing for the business to improve, but we happen to be placed representing different functions. And that's all. But we don't work in isolation. So there should not be an HR strategy in a way. There should be one business strategy, and HR and finance, and all of us are pushing from different angles to achieve that business strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the simple learnings that I got.
I don't think they're simple, Pablo. I think they're very profound, if I'm honest.
I don't know. I mean, over time, and also with certain age and 3 children, also this becomes clearer. But I can give you an example that happened very recently. We were discussing in one of our manufacturing plants. It was a heated conversation with 80 people or so, and there were a couple of union representatives. And we were just talking about future investments and this and that. I mean, not related to people necessarily, or not directly related to people. And at the end of the meeting, the union rep, in front of everybody else, says, "Wow, I mean, you are the first HR person that I hear speaking business in my life," he said.
Wow.
And I told him, a bit ironically, I told him, "You are the first you are the first union representative who speaks positively about an HR person." So touche. I like the comment, but not too much.
Yeah.
But it was a nice learning. At least it was a confirmation that he saw, or the people saw me like that. And it's better than a bonus when you get this kind of comments.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and share so that others can benefit from the great knowledge and experience. See you tomorrow.